Pirates TV talking to Academy Manager Mickey Spillane following the 4-3 defeat against Hearts here in Edinburgh. Mickey, what did you make of that one?
I thought they'd done really well. Obviously, Hearts, massive club. They're full-time, train every day. Probably been in the system for a good few years, a lot of them. So yeah, overall, really pleased. Obviously disappointed to end the way it did, being 3-2 up and not finishing it off. But overall, really pleased.
Yeah, and obviously it was disappointing with the result in the end, but there were some good performances out there, weren't there, from players like Freddie Hockey, Josh Woodrow in goal, perhaps not reflecting in the scoreline. Yeah,
and I think that's been a bit of the issue, even against Arsenal. The 4-0 didn't reflect the scoreline, and today didn't reflect the reflect the game. So that's stuff they've got to learn, because as they step up, they're the little details that matter. And I said that to him after. For 95% of it, you were brilliant. It's just the 5% in game management and a bit of experience, which they've got to learn, is what let us down, and probably why in the end we lost the game.
There were some minutes today as well for Anesius Lewis after he played for the first team on Saturday. He had been struggling with a bit of a back injury, but how's he doing now? Is he okay?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's obviously been holding his back and stuff like that, so we tried to get him some minutes today, so I haven't spoken to him about how he's feeling, but we'll have to manage it as we go on.
Yeah, and overall now that's 2 games that we've played up here and on the Texor Tour, and it's sort of coming to an end after this game today, but what sort of an experience has it been for the lads?
They've had a great experience. I mean, not a lot of these lads would have come away on tour and played the games we've played and been looked after the way we've been looked after, to be fair, as well. So it's been a really professional tour. We've played 2 good teams, got a lot out of it, and they would have thoroughly enjoyed it. So overall, taking away the 2 losses, it's been a really good weekend.
And over the next few weeks and months now, what is the sort of the plan with the academy?
So the academy now will be finished on Wednesday because of the school year is slightly different. They'll be coming back middle of August, so they get a little rest, and then we'll have the Youth Cup, and then the Youth Alliance League will start probably around mid-September, where we'll get a lot of our new intake, people like Freddie Hockey, Harvey Farmer, Tommy Kilcar, some of the lads that have come up here, Alfie Gilby, who are all massive positives on top of that as well. I mean, Freddie Hockey today was unplayable, and obviously playing for the first team on Saturday, where he was brilliant at right wing back, and up top today he caused them all sorts of problems. So yeah, it's exciting times with the new intake coming through as well. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Brilliant. Thanks, Mickey.